Hey everybody, Mark Agnesi here in the back room of Norman's Rare Guitars. Welcome back to another episode of Guitar of the Day. Oh man, Birdland yesterday. I didn't sell it. I still have it. A couple people have been calling about it. I've been talking to some people on it. I was hoping to get that one down. I was hoping to do 3 in a row, but we're still just got Tuesdays and Wednesdays down for now.
Oh.
And the bass players are starting to get all upset, and I'm really sorry, man. And I know I give you guys a lot of hell, especially on Instagram, because it's funny. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I just haven't bought any basses, man. It's just like the tellies, man. I'll do Telly Tuesday when I get a telly. When I get some basses, I'll bring back Thumpin' Thursday. I promise, man. I'm not doing that to slay you guys or anything. There's just nothing worth doing. Happy 7th birthday, Charlotte. If you're watching. I've got 7-year-olds watching this show. I really got to clean it up. I'm sorry to all the parents out there. My bad.
We're pretty good, though. We're actually
Try.
pretty good.
I think you said the F word the other day.
Did I?
However, you're the ones letting them watch this, so it's kind of on
true.
you. I take no responsibility. Let's see. It's Flat Top Friday. We haven't done a 12-string guitar in a while. Never done one by Martin either. So I think you guys are going to like this for your Flat Top Friday. Come on back, check it out. This is from 1971. This is a Martin D12-20 12-string. Original Sitka spruce tops. Got mahogany back and sides, rosewood, fingerboard and bridge, and of course slotted headstock.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of strings.
12 to be exact. We haven't done a 12-string in a while, so we'll talk about it, because not everybody is expert guitar nerd levels here. First off, what is a 12-string guitar? 12-string guitar... Already? I haven't said anything yet.
It has 12 strings.
Good call, Boo. So it's going to be doubled up of every string on the guitar. So, but from the low E string to the G, you're going to have octaves. So you have an octave of the low E, you have an octave of the A, you have an octave of the D, you have an octave of the G. Then for the B and E string, you have both tuned to unison. So they both are the same pitch. Because if you try to go up an octave above that, you just snap the string, or the strings would be, so they'd be like Billy Gibbons strings. Those are really, really small strings. For those sophisticated guitar nerd stuff. So that's how, when tuning it, that's how it's going to work, okay? So we've gotten the most basic part of 12 strings out. Martin 12 string, at least in this model, these came out 1964 is the first year of these. The 12 string guitar really didn't hit until the 1960s in any sort of great popularity. Some people were doing them before then, but 64, same kind of year that Fender got into the game with the Electric 12. Rickenbacker was doing them a little bit before then, but 12 strings were just starting to become in vogue. So basically, it's a D12-20, but it's kind of like a D18 in terms of your wood complement. So like a D18, we got mahogany back and sides. We have a Sitka spruce top. We still have rosewood board and bridge like the 18s had. Why it's a 20 is because of just a couple small aesthetic things like the binding around the back, this back strip, are really the only things that kind of make it, a 20. So it's basically like a D18. The way they decided to do these first was to do it based on their kind of their slope shoulder, or what their 12 fret dreadnought body looked like. You'll see this all the way back to like the Ditson guitars, in the early 1930s, late 1920s era, kind of when they were doing the slope shoulder dreads like this. Why? Just because it gives it a little, more ease here. They thought the slotted headstock would be a great idea because it's so much better to change strings on, It's not. But that's how they did these. You're going to see these, just like I said, this one's a 1971. Once you get into the 70s, they also started doing the D12-28, which was their first 14 fret, like D28 specs, rosewood back and sides, but a 14 fret with a non-slotted head with the peg head. But to be honest, these ones do sound better. For whatever reason, they're a less expensive guitar, but they sound better. This would be kind of the classic Martin 12. Well, they did do some D35 12s as well, and they actually did some D41 12s. I actually sold a D41 12 right when I first started working here. That was in the movie Spinal Tap. Listen to what the Flower People say. If you watch that, Michael McKean is playing a D41 12 string. was in Norm's first book too, but that's the one in Spinal Tap. But yeah, this is kind of the classic one. Now this one shows some wear. It's not a minty guitar. Pick guard was changed. At this era, this would have been a black guard. Whoever had it changed it out to kind of the tortoise-looking guard, make it look more like a 60s one. So this is a replacement guard. But yeah, we haven't done a 12 in a while. I did a lot of playing the last couple days. Let's go get our strum on. Well, let's go folk it up.
Are we tickling?
It's kind of hard to tickle a 12.
Oh.
Tickling 12. It's terrible. Let's go to the couch and let's do this. You're the worst.
Sorry.
All right, we're out front. We have the 1971 Martin D12-20. Original natural finish. Spruce top, mahogany back and sides, rosewood board and bridge. Let's put it through the paces real quick. See what this thing can do. One more time, let's just hit this thing real hard here. See how it fills the room. Yeah, from 1971, original Martin D12-20, 12-string guitar, 12-fret neck joint, dreadnought body, spruce top, mahogany back and sides, rosewood board and bridge, slotted headstock. This one's got a changed pick guard. Comes with a little bit of a newer hard shell case, but man, it's just a workhorse guitar. If you need one for around the studio, for around the house, give us a call. There's your Flat Top Friday for this week. Follow me on Instagram at Mark Agnesi. Follow the store at Norman's Rare Guitars, and check this and the rest of these guitars out online at normansrareguitars.com. guitaroftheday.com. We got one final episode of Guitar of the Day coming at you tomorrow for the week. We'll see you guys back here. Till then, have a great night. Peace.
Bye.